Hey, beautiful, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the official Teach It Thursday. If you're new here, I'm Latasha, founder of the Level Up Lounge AI edition for single moms. And here I teach single moms how to rebuild their mindset, their money, and their mission using faith, strategy, and smart AI tools like ChatGPT. And today, I'm getting real with you because on this channel, we're all single moms, so we keep it real transparent. And I know that a lot of you know that back in 2019, I tried to start a credit repair business. I had the knowledge, but honestly, life was life and life was hitting me left and right, and I just couldn't keep it going the way I dreamed. But what I did keep was the information. And that information ended up saving me when I needed it the most. Let's get to it. So, if you hear humming in the background, hopefully it's not too loud. I'm cooking dinner and I have the air fryer going. And y'all know how it is, working all day, handling business, and then having to come home and cook the kiddos dinner. Well, that's what I'm doing currently while I'm recording this Teacher Thursday for you. Okay. But let me walk you through exactly what I did because maybe you're where I was back then. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're overwhelmed, or maybe you're just wondering if your credit could ever bounce back without paying somebody thousands of dollars when you don't even know if you'll get the results. First things first, you got to face it head on. I remember sitting in our old tiny one bedroom apartment. I was staring at my credit reports like they were written in a foreign language. But I knew the first step was pulling all three reports: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Because you can't fix what you don't even know is broken, right? And you also can't fix what you continue to ignore. Always pull your full credit reports, not just scores. Apps like Credit Karma will help you see what's on your report, but you can't repair your credit using Credit Karma. Right now, you can pull your three reports for free every week at annualcreditreport.com. Once you pull your reports, look at every single detail: names, addresses, accounts, dates, all of it. Next, you want to find out what's wrong. What's pulling your scores down? As I went through my reports, I started seeing stuff that didn't even belong to me anymore. There were old addresses on my reports, accounts that were supposed to be closed. There were late payments that weren't even accurate, and incorrect account dates. It was so exhausting, but it was empowering too. Highlight anything on your report that's inaccurate, outdated, duplicated, or unverifiable. If it's questionable, highlight it. And remember that you have the legal right to dispute errors on your credit report under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, also known as the FCRA. Next, you want to dispute. You don't just want to dispute, though. You want to dispute the right way. At first, I was tempted to just click dispute online and be done with it. Dispute on Credit Karma and be done with it. But sis, don't fall for that. I did my homework and I learned that mailing dispute certified mail gives you power and it gives you a paper trail. You don't need any fancy language. You don't need any crazy lawyers. You just need a clear and simple letter stating the facts. And it's less likely that the item removed won't reappear on your credit report when you send a letter certified versus disputing online. So always dispute by mail certified so that you have a verifiable paper trail. Be sure to keep it simple, professional, and focus only on what's inaccurate or questionable. Next, you want to build while you clean. Y'all want to know one thing I didn't understand back then? I didn't understand the importance of building while you're repairing, because fixing your credit isn't just about removing negative stuff, it's about building good credit too. So while I was disputing, I also opened a secured credit card. I kept the balance low and I paid it on time each and every month. I still have that card, but it's no longer a secured card. It's now an unsecured card with a much higher balance than I started with. There's power in paying on time. So add positive accounts like secured cards, credit builder loans, or become an authorized user on someone's credit card who has good credit history. Next, and I think this is the most important step, you want to stay patient during your process and you want to stay faithful. Because when I was repairing my credit, there were months when it felt like nothing was happening. But behind the scenes, the seeds I planted were growing. Now, it did take time and it took consistency and it took a lot of faith. Credit repair is a marathon, it's not a sprint. We want instant results sometimes, and I get it, but we have to understand that we did not mess our credit up instantly. So don't give up just because you don't see instant results when you're going through your process. Now, fast forward. My credit score didn't just bounce back, it blossomed. I was able to get approved for apartments that I actually wanted to live in, car loans for cars that I wanted to drive, and better financial opportunities. I didn't need any cosigner. There wasn't any crazy deposits like in the past. And I had no fear anymore of getting denied when I applied for what I needed or what I wanted. And I want that for you too. You don't have to pay thousands. You don't have to stay stuck. You just need the right steps and a belief that you are worth rebuilding for. If you found this helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join me inside the Level Up Lounge, where we rebuild mindsets, money, and missions every single day. Thank you for watching this Teacher Thursday, beautiful. And I love you guys, and I will see you next week. And remember that your comeback story is just getting started.